I picked up this, Make America Great Again.
Yeah, something recently happened to this lady. She went into a shop to pick up a mega hat. I wasn't impressed to realize what happened at the end. If you have not seen this clip, take a look at this.
Okay, story time because I'm in traffic and I have the time. So I was at this store and I was buying a couple of things and I picked up this, Make America Great Again hat, which I wear on 4th of July just to, ruffle some feathers. Anyways, this black couple behind me saw that I had this in my hand. So the lady kept staring at me and I could tell she was talking about me because she was looking at me and I looked back and I could tell they were talking about me. You know when people are talking about you, you can tell. So she had the audacity to walk up to me and was like, "Oh, you're so pretty." I was like, "Thanks," but I knew the vibe was all wrong, so I was just kind of short, nonchalant. I was like, "Thanks," and she goes, "Oh, that hat that you have, it says Make America Great Again." I was like, "Yeah, I would like for America to be great again." Then she was like, "Oh, so that's Donald Trump's logo or slogan or whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, that's why I got it." And she was like, "Well, us black people vote Democratic." So I looked at her kind of like, "Excuse me?" And she was like, "Yeah, so even the hat you have on, which is Bass Pro, okay? I grew up in the country. I love the country life." She was like, "Those all look like white businesses. So are you not supporting black people?" Last I checked, Biden was white, right? Biden's white. Anyways. So she just looks at me and I'm like, "Well, this is what I like and this is what I'm gonna purchase." So, and I just stared at her and she was like, "Oh, okay, well, maybe you should just not get it." And I was like, "Have a good day." But you guys, it took all I had to be like, don't box me into we black people. I think for myself. I'm an adult, okay? And I just felt so profiled right now by my own people. What is going on out there? If I want to do stuff that's not considered black, I am my own independent person. But for someone to have the audacity to come up to me and say that, and lady, if you're watching this, if it finds you somehow, you're lucky we were in public, because I would have put everything out and told you what I really felt about you, okay? But why do people feel the need to tell other people what they should believe and what they should do? Literally.
Yes, this is what I see on daily basis. It is insane to believe that, oh, black people only vote for Democrat. Totally insane. People should be entitled to their opinion. You are an adult, you know what is right, and you know what is wrong. So selecting a political party to support should be based on your personal decision, not based on what people think. And that is a mistake a lot of people are making. At the end, they start crying on social media, "Oh, things are expensive, this is happening," because they just follow the crowd. They don't study the system to take a good decision.
How concerned are you, Congresswoman, about your safety if Donald Trump is reelected?
Well, I'm very concerned not only about my safety and not only about the safety of members of Congress. I'm concerned about the safety of so many people in this country, particularly people of color. Donald, Trump has said that if he does not win, it's going to be fraud. And because it's going to be fraud, there's going to be blood in the streets. He threatens about a civil war, and he threatens there's going to be violence. So I say all of this talk is motivational with many of those who are racist, who are sitting at home listening to him, and they're taking him up on his threats even before the elections take place. And so it's about thousands, maybe millions of people, being threatened and being at risk because of Donald Trump and his desire to wreak revenge on anything and everybody.
Yes, you see the fear-mongering Democrat that's struggling to create on daily basis. This is Maxine Waters. This same lady, if I reflect back, the kind of videos I saw about her, asking people to do this, to do that, she is now changing her tone to go after Trump. I've not seen a single video where Trump said this. Oh, there will be this on the street, there will be that. Democrats are having this as a strategy to put fear into people and don't fall for it.
Trump does seem to be appealing to significant numbers, particularly of Latino voters, but also black men. What's going on?
The Obama-Biden coalition is in trouble. It's in trouble. And I get beat up every time I say it, but it's obvious that it's in trouble. And it has to do with a number of things. Number one, the white working class guys left for your campaign in 2016, the Democratic Party. And now black and Latin working class guys are following along. And they don't have to follow in massive numbers. Again, this is razor edge stuff. So, listen, the vast majority of black people are going to vote for President Biden. The vast majority of black women are going to vote for President Biden. The vast majority of black men are going to vote for President Biden, but that's not the point. The point is you have a margin that is hurting and uncertain among black and Latin men as to whether we have a place in this party. It's not easy to talk about, but there is a sense among a lot of guys that you talk to that they're just tired of being lectured, tired of being wrong, tired of being criticized, tired of being called toxic, tired of, frankly, a lot of other groups getting more out of the Biden administration than black folks got.
Yes, though I disagree with Van Jones in a lot of things, he is the only person that call out Democrat like Biden age is disturbing. The day he did that video, it went viral. A lot of people went off on him. Now he is sounding an alarm. Van Jones sounding the alarm on the Obama-Biden coalition eroding. The Obama-Biden coalition is in trouble. I get beat up every time I say it, but it is obvious. It is in trouble. The white working class guys left in 2016. Black and Latin working class guys are following along. You have a margin that is hurting and uncertain among black and Latin men as to whether we have a place in this party. It is not easy to talk about. That is a truth that he put out here. Though a lot of Democrats will see they will not appreciate the message because they hate the truth. When you take a look at this guy, I think recently he's outspoken into some of these things happening in the Democrat Party. For them to change, he's not doing this because he likes the Republican Party or he wants Trump to win. It is just to open their eyes so they can adjust things. So Trump should not win. So I still disagree with him.
There's something about being a star where you think your opinion's more important than anybody else's. And you can go give a press conference. And he obviously has been very vocal from 2016 that he hates Trump for whatever reason. Maybe they have some personal thing.
So we're a week away from the first presidential debate of the 2024 election, and the stage has been set. There's no live audience.
He decided who will be joining him as his VP on the Republican ticket this November.
Been hearing in recent days that former President Trump has narrowed his...
What's up, everybody?